It's time for a garage update. So if you are here for the first time because you are looking for garage stuff, so this is my garage. It's a 2-car garage, 22 by 19. About 3 months and a half, 4 months ago, I did a huge rental on this. This garage wasn't like this at all. It was completely different. I will leave the link below so you can watch it, and make sure to watch because I think this update is gonna make more sense if you watch that, right? It's not an oversized garage, but I'm trying to make the best of it. If you guys remember, I had a Lally Column over here and it's gone. It is gone, and I'll tell you what, this was the most important thing that I did to this garage was removing the Lally Column because it gave me so much space. Of course, my car is not here, my wife's car is not here, but when the car is here, I can either park sideways or I can do I can open the door without the worry to hit the Lally Column. So I highly recommend you doing this. It's probably the most expensive thing that I did here. I paid $5 grand to remove one Lally Column. That's why you see the other one here. And the other one didn't actually make sense to remove though, because I mean I would gain what, 24 inches over there. So I don't know if $5 grand would make sense. If money wasn't an issue, probably I would do it, but in this case it wasn't worth it. Over here I have my QuickJacks Setup. The QuickJacks are awesome, and I keep them here, and I keep the hose in the machine in the cabinet, which you will see in a while. I'm doing this garage update in phase, right? So phase 1 was basically getting everything done and up and running, clean, paint, floors, electrical, plumbing, etc. Now it's time to do a phase 2.5 or phase 2, and phase 3 is gonna be the power wash, which the power wash is gonna be here. As you can see, I have a 20 volts, a dedicated 20 volts outlet here just for the power wash, because when you use a foam can, depends on the power wash you have, that draw that requires more than your regular 15 amps, especially when you have the foam can. And here's my plumbing line. So basically my setup is gonna be here. I probably have some shelves on this side, but we'll see. This I'm not doing until next spring, because right now, if you guys are new to the channel, I have a C6 Corvette that I'm doing a wide body conversion. It's gonna be a ZR1X wide body. It's probably super rare right now. I think in the entire West they have only 2. Mine is gonna be the 3rd one, and I'm putting all my resource and everything in there. And since it's winter, I don't know if it makes sense to put on power washer now, because I want a really clean setup. I'm probably gonna spend a little bit of money on it, but that's gonna be this wall setup once everything is set and done and the power washer is up on the wall, right? My garage is let's call it standard, right? Because it's a standard car garage, I cannot park the car here and still have room to put all my cabinets on this wall here, because the regular cabinets, they have 24 inch, so I would not be able to close the door. The solution for my garage was to put everything on this side. So my garage is heavily towards the left side when you're looking at it, right? So I decided to put all my cabinets and everything here just because it's a clean setup. And since the last upload, the first thing I did, I bought the cabinets, right? Those are Rusky cabinets. I bought from Home Depot. I know a lot of people don't like those, but I'm trying to, combine budget and quality, and to be honest, those are pretty nice for the money you pay. Remember, garage cabinets, you can go up for, I don't know, I think this one here, this cabinet itself was 250 bucks, 300 bucks. You can spend like $5 grand on it. But for me, the fact that I went to Rusk was for 2 reasons. 1, budget, and 2, color. I wanted something black. And also how easy it was to assemble. So it took me probably 2 hours to assemble everything and put it up on the wall. They come actually pre-assemble, so you just need to do a few tweaks here and there. There's nothing too crazy. And the workbench, it's also husky. Everything is husky. You found out there. This one's a little trickier to find because this one, it's 18 inches deep. Right? So why 18 inches? Because the 24 would come right here and I would have less room to work on the car. And also why I chose this is because you can move around pretty easy. All my tools are here, and you see I can push everywhere, well, you know, anywhere I want it. To be honest, it doesn't move around a lot, but it's an option. I like to keep here, but if I need to move, sometimes I park the car sideways and so on and so forth. Again, very simple to assemble. And those are uppers. Those are 12 inches deep. I will show you exactly what I have inside here in a while. So I got 2 uppers and 1 cabinet, and I think for now this is more than enough. I don't need anything else besides this. I got my TV up there with a Fire TV, so I tried to do a cable manage there. There's an outlet here on the back. Yeah, I might upgrade later for a bigger TV, but here's not my TV room, right? And here's my garage, and that makes sense. So basically, you can change the way you have those shelves. The way I do have here is, up here I have like miscellaneous things, right? I have like oil change. Actually, this is a detailing product that I have been working on it. I'm making my own, so I'll make sure that I share that. I should have a video about this one soon. Works great though. Works great. It's cheaper. I mean, this is great. I'm super tired of spending a lot of money on spray detailing. It's like $18 for the bottle. This was way cheaper. But I'll make sure to make a video on it. Here's my extractor. Here I have some soap, car shampoo, basically like stuff that I use to clean the car. But as I said, here's our miscellaneous stuff. Here's all my camera gear. Here's my helmet, and here I have like I try to keep everything that when I go out for a show. My dyno sheet is here. And a lot of people like, why you don't put on the wall? The goal here in my garage is to keep clean. I don't want anything besides the 2 things that I'm gonna show you there that I put on the wall. Here I have all my drills, impact gun, lights, everything in there. And on the bottom, I have the QuickJack hoses and the QuickJack actually motor. So every time I need to take that out, the QuickJack is super easy to handle and to work with. And I have a vacuum. That it's not a car vacuum, it's just a regular vacuum that we are not using anymore. I got my wife's a Dyson. If you guys know what a Dyson is, it's a pretty nice vacuum. So this one was just lay around. I got input here. So this is basically, I try to keep as clean as possible. I still need more stuff to organize, but that's what I've been running for now. I'm moving on the uppers, and before we move to the uppers, that's what I told you. The 2 things I keep here on my wall, which is a C6 Corvette Jake's Cool, and Gary actually gave that one to me. That's the only things I'm gonna keep for now. I don't want anything on my walls. I want to clean, super clean. And you also notice that I debadge everything. Since I'm trying this clean setup kind of thing, I just debadge it, right? So cabinets, uppers, right? So here I keep all my cleaning products, as you can see. Nothing special. I don't have anything particular that I use that I like it. I mean, the process of trying, as I said, I'm doing my own things. Here's the one I'm using. The goal is to have my own bottles with my own thing. And maybe I'll share with you guys if you guys would like. But I'm just trying to improve here my my source of things. So I think you gotta try everything, then you gotta figure out what you like and what applies for you, because the market right now, it's crazy. You have too many stuff. Some people like Maguire, some people like chemical guys, some people like grills, but everything comes with a cost. So I'm trying to be cost effective, if you will, right? So here's it's just my products in general, and on the side is more and more my detailing stuff. So as you can see here, all my microfiber towels, my pads, a couple of brushes, the compounds, polish, my polisher. So I just try to be organized here. One more thing you're gonna notice here on top is the speakers. I wasn't planning to have speakers here. I was planning to have a sound bar underneath of the TV. But the fact I had those speakers laying around, I was like, I'll give it a shot. So if you guys don't know, I'm into guitars. I play guitars. Those were from my home studio, but I haven't used it since my son was born. It was really hard to play a guitar in a loud situation at home, if you know what I'm saying. So I migrate for a completely digital pedal board, and everything goes to my headphones. So I wasn't using those. Those are Rockets 5. They are great for home studio. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna work on a budget. I think those brand new, it's 200 bucks each one. And the only thing I need to do, I need to buy this little box so I can control the volume, because the way the TV talks with those speakers, it's through a RCA cable, and my TV, it's a little old, so the TV doesn't send the signal to the speakers. But I figured it out. I bought the cables, and now it's running so nice. I'll run some clips here, the sound, so you guys can hear. Last but not least, it's cable cord, right? So my wife gave this as a gift, and back then I was like, I'm not gonna put it up in my garage. I actually put it up, but I was like, I want to save this to when I have my garage. And yeah, it is. It's from Amazon. I'll leave the link below. Actually, I'm leaving the link below for everything. I have access to it, so you guys can buy if you wish. Of course, every time you buy something from the link, you help the channel a lot, and I really appreciate it. But this one was a good one though. This is a 40 feet extension cord with a hose reel on it. It works great. Like I can take this thing. See, now it locks in place. I can take this thing all the way almost to half of the way of my driveway if I need to, and work in the garage. 40 feet is more than enough. Like again, my garage has 22, so I can go back and forth twice almost. And the only thing I had to do, I shorted the cable here because I don't want like a big cable. That was pretty big, the cable. And I was like, you know what, I just want a short cable. And here in the next phase with the pressure washer is gonna be my compressor. That's why I have another outlet here. Yeah, that's basically, that's it. So far, I like this thing. Look, it works perfect, no issue at all. You just let it go and that's it. You're good to go. Easy peasy. Let me grab my vacuum and we're gonna clean the Swisstrax. I normally use my shop vac. You don't need to use a shop vac. I have friends, I don't know if you know Steve, protect that spring. I have seen he has race deck, which is pretty much the same as Swisstrax, just a competitor. I'm quite sure he loves his. He used the Dyson to clean his. I don't know what his setup is as far as what he put through it, like if he gets that many leaves like I do. But you can use any vacuum as far as I know. I use my job vacuum just because it's stronger, more suction power, and make it easier. You can also pop the tiles with a screwdriver, and you can clean that way. You can wash because there's water, the water just run through it, you know what I'm saying? Again, nothing special, just running a vacuum. This is a vacuum I use a lot because I have a coal stove, right? And a coal stove requires a lot of cleaning. That's why it's a little dirty. I don't keep here, I keep on all the way on the back. But yeah, let's clean. That took me probably 14-15 minutes if I'm following the camera. I noticed this area here, and I'm gonna try to show here. It's pretty dirty. You can see, I don't know how much you can see, but you see it's pretty dirty. If just clean with my finger, that goes away. It's you can see how dirty it is, right? I still have leaves there, look. But what I'm gonna do, I don't even know what it is. I think it's just like from the tires, since this bay here is the ones that we use the most. I'm gonna use this. See, there's a water cloth. It's called E-cloth that my wife had it. And you just attach here, just put water, and that's it. That's what I'm gonna use to clean. I mean, I'm not going to be crazy here, but just to make a little bit better than actually it is. So whatever it is, you know, the marks doesn't stick forever, but you can definitely just do that on the entire floor. I just think that my side, the garage, is pretty clean. Let's see how much better it is. And it's funny, it's just this part of the garage. It's still drying though. But yeah, let's see, it's clean. Still wet, but clean. Look, here I have a little bit. I don't know what it is. I think it's like from the leaves, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's super easy to clean. Look, the floor looks clean all the time, all the time. It's always clean, always clean. And now I can wait another, whatever, 6-7 months if I want to. Yeah, that's it. That's the tour. That's the Swisstrax update. My goal is to give you guys an update every 3 months. So the next one is gonna be middle of the winter. I will see how this thing is gonna hold during the winter, and also maybe during the winter I get excited or I have enough funds to get something else done. Let me know what you think about it. If you like it, everything you saw here is gonna be on the description below. If you buy from those links, you always help the channel. Also, if you head to hardworkforce.com, you can always grab a merch. You can support the channel. A lot of people will ask me how you can help. The best way to help is subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, and if you can also grab some merch or either buy from the links, you help either way. I really appreciate it. The main goal of doing this garage update is to help you all on your garage builds. If you are a car guy, a truck guy, you always want a garage. It doesn't really matter how you want it. If you want a nice, if you want a cheap, if you want an expensive, but we all want something. And the last 6 months I realized that having a channel called Maddie's Garage, I should have something that was reflecting my desires and my dreams. And so far I'm not quite there yet though, but I'm halfway through it. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe. I'll catch you guys next one. If you have any questions, leave in the comment below. I'll make sure to answer, and I'll see you guys next one. Never forget, enjoy your life and work hard for it.